You're the last one. Complete the mission.
The Culling Games arc, man, that jump some serious, man. I don't think I've ever seen an arc so dedicated, so passionate about the art of violence in my entire life. And it's not even a war arc. It's just straight malice and evil intent, bruh. There's nothing holy about this arc. It's literally primetime Chicago with cursed energy. Imagine if Chiefs Keef had a reverse curse technique, bruh. Nah, bro, that's actually crazy. If I went down there, I'd be moving like Sukuna or something, bruh. But real talk though, it's called the Culling Games, but ain't nothing playful about it. Mind you, Yuji and Megumi pulled up to the barriers on foot, right? They were gonna walk in together, you know what I'm saying, run some duos. They was low-key just about to experience prime 2018 Fortnite. But the second they walked through the barrier, that man Megumi was gone. If you try to walk in with a partner, the game teleports you and your partner away from each other. So essentially, the game is already hating and it just started. And then all of a sudden, you in the sky. For what? In the mere matter of 10 seconds, Itadori Yuji already got robbed of his mans and dropped from the sky with no battle bus and no umbrella. The Culling Games don't provide for nothing, don't accommodate for nothing. They just want to see you die, monkey. And right, in Fortnite, when you're landing onto the map, other people are landing at the same time as you. So basically what this means is you can't get shot or sniped out the sky. Now with the Culling Games, right, people who are chosen to participate have 19 days to enter a barrier. If you don't enter within that time frame, you get your kneecap stolen, your curse technique gone, and they also rob you of the El Cinco too, bro. Oh yeah, and you also die. So within that time frame, any participant can enter whenever. So as Yuji was free falling with nobody around, with no parachute, completely and utterly vulnerable, people were already on the ground lurking. And they weren't just lurking for no reason too. No, they wanted to clip him. They wanted to immediately put him on a little Tekka montage. Do you want to know how I know this is the case? One, because I watched the show. Two, before bro hits the ground, he immediately gets slammed into a building. Damn! Ain't no introduction, no hello. He ain't even get a chance to scope the scenery and see if there were any bad shorties in the Culling Games yet, bruh. Come on, son, what if you was trying to go crazy? Now, right, for those who don't know, a little background on the Culling Games. These Chicago Olympics were started by a cursed user named Kenjaku. This right here is Kenjaku. He's a brain with teeth, no eyes, no nose, no teeth, just mouth. He's a brain with only mouth. Freaky ass. The reason bro started the Culling Games was to force the evolution of humanity by merging all humans in Japan with Tengen. This right here is Tengen. That boy looked like a deformed iron golem. That's tough. And so basically certain people in Japan were forced to be a part of the game, and among those certain people was Yuji and Megumi. In the Culling Games, there are 8 rules. Not gonna lie, I am not reading all these rules, but rule 6 is pretty important. With rule 6, if you acquire 100 points in the Chicago Olympics, you can add a new rule so long as it doesn't affect the long-term outcome of the game. So Megumi and Itadori's goal is to track down a dude with 100 points and force him to add a new rule. However, as I low-key aforementioned, the Culling Game is basically the trenches. You're not going nowhere without throwing some hands, bruh. That man Yuji low-key got an arm though. How the hell he hit her from this angle from all the way down there? That boy moving like Atlanta Hawk Jonathan Kaminga, yeah? That's gotta be his Gunner arm. Itadori probably be going crazy on the jerk make solos, bruh. That girl's husband comes down. Does he have a helicopter propeller on his head, bruh? Oh yeah, you just know he's tragic. You just know he's not gonna put up no numbers. Meanwhile, Megumi is somewhere else about to get backdoored. That's tough. Yuji starts fighting the propeller head dude. He jumped to bro, grabbed him by his leg, and pulled his ass through a building. Yuji's so athletic, bruh. After you're done playing magical gang wars, please come play basketball for my Miami Heat. Bam Adebayo just dropped 83 points. You could easily drop a smooth 500, kush. Bro turns on his helicopter propeller in the building. Yuji slide cancels through it, gives bro CTE, and kicks bro in the balls. Yeah, not gonna lie, Yuji, that was just a dickhead move. You were way stronger than bro, and you kicked him in the balls for absolutely no reason. There was no strategical reason to do that, bro. You're just a bastard. His wife was bad too, so now he'll never be able to crack his wife the same ever again, and it's all your fault. Do y'all see how jerkmate rate solo players move, bruh? This genuinely tragic. Now that Yuji has defeated the spawn camping ops, now it's time to go find the dude with 100 points. Yuji ends up finding bro. Megumi finds ain't this Conan, bro? This right here is tragic fits. Niggas really just put on anything just because. His whole entire fit is just straight paper with no paint. Ain't this illegal? If you wore this in my hood, you get slumped, cuz. You would get blooped immediately by niggas like me. This right here is not the guy with the 100 points. He would never have 100 points with this dookie booty ass fit. This guy right here has 100 points. Man, get a load of this performative ass, aura farming ass nigga, bro. What is he doing? That man is in the middle of a stage with the spotlight pointed directly on him. He put it on himself, by the way, with the full suit on in a bathtub with his clothes on. Who's he fit? Nigga feeling like Jesus. Dudes learn they can fool damn near anybody in existence and just start doing anything. I can't lie though, he do got that shit on. Yuji asks bro if he can use his 100 points to create a rule. The rule he wants to create is a rule saying that basically you can transfer your points to somebody else. This way you don't have to murk niggas to stay into the game, because that's another rule. But Higuruma said no. So then Yuji, the violent thug that he is, put his hands up indicating that he indeed wants to engage in combat for that 100 points to add that rule. Yuji, I'm not gonna lie twin, look at these dead bodies, he low-key mean business. Higuruma hops up, looks at Yuji, and immediately pops. Oh damn bro, ain't no warm-up, ain't no feeling him out, pause. I just know this dude don't believe in no foreplay, bro. He be trying to get straight to the cooch. Now Higuruma's ult, his domain expansion is just taking you to court. This junk trash, bro, what? Are you seriously telling me Higuruma at his best, at his strongest, at his peak is literally just Judge Judy? His Bankai is the young thug Rico Childs, bruh. This might genuinely be the lamest ult attack I have ever seen in all of anime. Look at him standing there thinking this junk tough too. This junk tragic. Anyway, Yuji goes to court, he gets found guilty, so he gets robbed of his cursed energy. Then Higuruma starts giving bro straight work. He threw his gavel at Yuji, he adjusted his tie before catching it. Yo, not gonna lie, it's actually mad cool. Like no glaze whatsoever at all, but that wasn't even aura farming. He just might so happen to genuinely be that nigga. Look at the hands, the poise, the throw of the gavel, the intensity. He's moving like he genuinely hates this man Yuji. It's crazy too because Higuruma literally learned how to use jujutsu literally 12 days before this. Literally right before this, he was a lawyer helping Walter White sell meth. Damn, Yuji, that boy about to get crushed, yeah. Wait, hold up, pause. Before Yuji could get turned into a pancake though, this man calls for a retrial. Okay, Yuji, that man getting active in the courts, you feel me? That boy know his rights. I plead the fifth, saying that Itadori Yuji, they're saying you committed mass murder in Shibuya gang. Itadori Yuji pleaded guilty to this, bruh. Itadori did not do this, bruh. Itadori in fact does not have the facilities to box with the big raga, bruh. But he pleaded guilty, so he was about to get taken out because that's how the domain expansion works. That man Higuruma got the Kizaru Blick. Okay, then word on the street is if you get cut once by this Kizaru Blick, you get done just like Yamcha. Right before Higuruma was about to send Itadori to a place just better than ATL, he discontinues his Blick and takes a punch straight to the gut. What you just saw right there is probably the nicest act you're gonna ever see in these trenches games the entirety of the arc. Now he did this because he knows that Sukuna was the one who killed everybody and not Itadori, so he sat down and talked with bro. They were talking about the hoes. Then he added Itadori's rule, granted him a point, and then dipped. W Higuruma, man, your domain expansion is still trash though. For the time being, Itadori has stopped fighting, but that doesn't mean niggas stop fighting. Reggie Star, aka horrible Fortnite skin niggas, was trying to come to a bargain with Megumi, but Megumi was not going for that. So in the name of ignorance and malice, they tried sneaky Megumi. Yo, what the hell's wrong with this dude's fingers, bro? Black ass fingers. That man be digging so deep into his booty, bruh. Bro be trying to find Bila Asan in there. Bila's a hoe, Bila's a hoe, Bila's a hoe, Bila's a hoe. Megumi vanished, reappeared, and threw him off the side. I know that man Megumi was tapped into the WrestleMania, bruh. I am not tapped into the WrestleMania. I will never be tapped into the WrestleMania. An eyeball with no Sharingan falls down and explodes the area because of this dude's power? An exploding eyeball? The fuck you got going on with his powers, twin? That junk nasty, bro. Dudes do anything to win a fight. Then they start throwing CVS receipts and teeth at this nigga. Yeah, what are Jujutsu Kaisen fights even about, bruh? I knew something was wrong with JJK when I watched Yuta's elementary old school shorty get reincarnated into a Curtis that looks like this. Nigga, what the hell is this? Why the hell they turn this girl into Maharaga off the nastiest yerks, man? That man Megumi is giving this dude with the ponytail straight peen, man. He pulled himself in with the frog, launched himself with the frog at bro, suffocated him, hit him with the elephant's ass cheeks. Yo, Thames, hit me with that, shawty. Then Megumi jumps on him, pause, hits his eyes in, and just eliminates him off the globe, off the games, off Chirac. Damn, that jaunt tragic, man. Look at him, just look at him, Fortnite ass landing. This jaunt, oh bro, we not playing Fortnite anymore, we playing GPO now. As Megumi was about to take them on, this dude spits an explodable tooth at him. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro, first an eyeball, now a tooth. His power is trash. No aura, no cool factor, just straight unethical violence. As it was about to hit, bro, this dude saves his life. Why the hell is half, literally half, like a perfectly split line down the middle, half of his clothes gone, but his boot on that side is still on? And he's also bleeding off the side of his head, and as you can see by everybody's reaction, nobody really rocks with him because why is he moving like this? Even the dude with the weakest, trashiest, most peculiar fit don't rock with you. That's how you know know you asked.
Nigga, I'm trying to see which one you working, bitch.
I got this.
Little bitch, I did not cheat, believe me. I was just getting my diss up by Lil Phoebe.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of saw that coming. He was either gonna be Usopp or he was gonna be Rock Lee, and I had faith he was gonna be Rock Lee. This dude goes to fight Tooth Eyeball Man, and Megumi goes to fight the Fortnite skin nigga. In a very immaculate and visually auspicious way, Megumi and the Fortnite skin dude relocate into a church. However, neither of them is praying, and only one is getting sent to the Lord. Casually, you know, the Fortnite skin dude, aka Reggie Star, chucks 2 trucks at this man Megumi. He dodges them but gets hit in the face with a plant and gets snuck from behind by Reggie. Damn, Sean, niggas from Baltimore really don't play around. I think this man Reggie has the most video game power in the entire world. He just spawning stuff from mid-air from the receipts, but still. I just know his high ground retake's tough, bro. He be hitting that Roxanne. Peter bought at it. Now, unexpectedly to Reggie Star and to me, Megumi pops all in the gymnasium because he can't do it on his own because he's kind of chipped. Domain expansion. Chimera Shadow Garden. Talk to me, Megumi. Summon Miriam like you summon Maharaga. With this treasure, I summon great value, perfect cell. Sorry, and inside Gohan's domain, Reggie Star sets up his own domain. Bro out there bossing himself up. He's trying to be 2019 splashing up so bad. However, Megumi basically says, fuck your domain, nigga. Then genuinely starts piecing him up. Reggie out there looking lost, you feel me? He out there quoting Brooklyn Nets KD. But then Reggie Star spawns in some automobiles and puts it inside of Megumi's shadow to weigh him down. This is because, right, whatever's in bro's shadow is basically what he's carrying around himself. Megumi cannot carry 3 cars around. He's not me, bro. And now bro's on the ground, unable to move. But you know what I'm saying? No worries though, because Megumi casually has an elephant to drop right on Reggie Star's head. And now it's a battle of who's gonna sink into the shadow first. They're basically holding a plank right now. After a little bit, Reggie Star falls and turns into This man Reggie Star comes back to the surface on a whip. If you don't see me pulling up to the function like this, then you already know the party gonna be trash. Reggie Star jumps up from the car and drops Zephyr's 15th home on this nigga Megumi's head, bruh. They made a whole house to beef that serious, gang? Upping house on the ops is genuinely something I've never seen before a day in my life. Not gonna lie, Reggie Star, you got it. As the house was about to fall on Megumi, Reggie Star spawns again in some water. Alright, Reggie Star, it's over now. Stop LARPing as Jiraiya. We see the fit. It's Bun. Stop doing all this, bro. Next thing you know, bro ends up emerging from a YMCA pool. Now, as of right now, Reggie Star cannot use his powers because his powers is receipts that turned into objects, but he's soaked, so he can't use them. Megumi can't really use his powers either, so they're kind of just walking in R farming mad, walking mad slow, R farming mad slow. Nigga, throw some hands. They get close to each other and throw hands. Yes, that's not real hands, bro. Oh, as y'all can see, I lied, and Megumi can still use some of his powers. He stole off on bro and got him right through the heart. He just got slimed out by a magical dog on the side of a community YMCA pool. Reggie Star is an ancient sorcerer from a different time. I bet he never thought that this would be the way he goes out. Before bro dies, he gives Megumi his points, and then Reggie Star returns back to the lobby because he is indeed a Fortnite character. No cap, and with no exaggeration, Megumi was low-key feeling like King Von. He was about to slime out the girl who backdoored him, but then he imagined his sister saying no, so then he walked away. Good guy Megumi, because I would have hit her with the
Yo, who the fuck is this nigga?
Meanwhile, in another colony, Yuta Okosu gave Gandhi straight work. Shortly after, Okosu tried saving the innocent bystanders of the culling games from the evil Chicago Detroit magical niggas. But as he was doing that, some bugs rolled up on him. This right here is Kuro. I don't know how to say the full name, but his power is to summon and manipulate endless cockroaches, reinforced by cursed energy. So basically, he's a bastard and a dickhead. Out of all the bugs in the entire world, you want to use cockroaches, gang? You're so lame, bro. I just know you watch Boruto. Now, in this fight, Yuta is trying his very hardest to not use his reverse curse technique because 2 strong, thuggish individuals are indeed watching to analyze. However, the cockroach is low-key built different, bruh. It isn't one of those Georgia, Texas cockroaches. It comes straight from Australia, Nick. The cockroach was genuinely giving that man Yuta straight cock. And that's not even pause either, because that's literally what it's doing, because that's literally what it is. So because of this, Yuta has no choice. He reverse curse technique tongue kisses the cockroach and blows it up. Ew, that that John nasty, bro. You were better off just using reverse curse technique in a regular way in the first place. Cause now the ops know you use reverse curse technique anyway, and now we, the audience, know you tongue kiss roaches. The fuck wrong with that nigga, man? Gojo ain't raised you like that, bro. Immediately after, with no rest, the bad hoes pull up on Yuta and start giving him the works too. Yo, shorty, why you moving like this, bro? If I murk your shit, you really can't complain. Then the bad shorty started pressing Yuta. As they were in the air, Yosuke Higashikata shoots a Kamehameha through his lung at them in the sky. Yuta then starts running at this nigga. He running so fast, nigga running like me in second grade. Y'all should have seen me in second grade. Them people hated seeing me in tag, bro. Yosuke low genuinely thinks he got Okosu, but Okosu low genuinely appears right there, fading him in his face. Hey, yo, bro, what's up? Not gonna lie, in my prime, I was getting mad hoes, gang. Okay, good for you. His skin may not be black, but he is indeed a true nigga at heart. Niggas never let you forget they get to the cooch, bruh. That man Yosuke low-key putting in work. I never thought shooting Kamehamehas from your hair would look cool. Yes, sir. Yuta work that man pause. Put that man in a full Nelson, you heard? Show that man why you were the one who bagged Maki. Yosuke blasts him into another room. Yuta throws him out the building. I just think it's so crazy that what we're watching is literally just your average day in Gary, Indiana.
Tell me, please, where are you from? Gary. Huh?
Gary.
Yosuke backs up in a little tunnel. Yuta follows. This man shoots a beam right through his shower pool and almost takes him in the eye. Fortunately for Yuta, though, he does indeed have Fortnite cracked player reaction time, so he was good. Yuta starts running on walls, Spider-Man, and this man hair follicles made a straight vibranium, bro. What the hell? Every single one of his hair follicles bench pressed 2 plates. Joint was so strong, he immediately became a dreadhead right after. This shit crazy. He tries fixing the locks. What are you doing? Did he just hit this dude with a train, bro? Tyrese Maxey jumps out of that and fixes his hair, bro. What are you doing? The locks were tough. Yuta pre-fires his direction, though, and hits him upwards. This man Anna Sky asking Yuta if he's his dessert. Hey, yo. I had a feeling you was from Atlanta once I seen the locks. He was about to shoot a beam through his hair again, but Yuta tries blocking it, but gets blasted away. But then the girl's in the sky and hits him with the white beard. Blasts him all the way down to the ground. Oh, yeah, fine shit. New gate tweaking, man. Yosuke tries shooting a blast at her. Yuta realizes he's low-key getting worked, so he brings out the formed female Maharaga. Rika, Vini no. Don't move. Now shorty can't move. Chat, is that Riz? Yuta starts giving that girl straight work, starts giving Yosuke the dreadhead straight work. Yuta and Rika out there looking like Braun and Kyrie, man. Wade and Braun, man. Lotion and tissue, man. After some more hands thrown by everybody involved, the Yosuke Higashikata starts creating 808s on his chest. Slayer, where you at, nigga? Then all 3 of them immediately pop ult. But as they were about to do that, the Chimera and I mean Cockroach invades their domain and messes it up, and it collapsed. Boom. Lame ass Cockroach. I was trying to see Yuta go crazy. Because old girl just popped ult, she was kind of weakened, so she gets her arm cut off by the Cockroach. Rika munches on her arm. Yosuke talking about some yo chain fake, nigga. Then blasts the girl away. Yuta one taps the Cockroach, I think. Then Yuta and Yosuke start spamming blasts at each other until Yosuke hits Yuta with a point blank blast. However, Yosuke unfortunately gets disrespected because Yuta pimp slaps the blast away into the sky, into the air, into the heavens, hits him with old girl's attack, gets CTE on the head by Rika, and as he was about to genuinely get his guts rearranged, Yuta's AirPods died, so he couldn't communicate with Rika. So, you know what I'm saying? They both resort to straight hands. They put down the magic, put down the sorcery, and started hashing it out in the most humanly and animalistic way they possibly could. They hit the Goku and Vegeta emote, so that's how you know they really boxing. Yuta weaves his attack, grabs bro, brings back bro's attack from earlier, and hits him with it to defeat him. Damn, that meant Yuta be using everybody's attacks, bruh. This is how Kakashi could be moving in Naruto if he wasn't fucking stupid. Bro fell and Yuta won. Yes, sir! Give me the 10K so I can successfully all farm on the gram, man. Subscribe and that big, you hear me?
Don't even try to run, it's a new scope. I hit you with icy hot like bitch, my name is Shoto. You want beef for me, you talking about little tough, but that's a no-no.